I'm going to show you how to paint a mountain. First, I'll take burnt umber and alizarin, which makes a nice dark tone. Okay, once I made a big mixture here, I'll be applying it shortly here. And then I'll dip some thinner into my brush, odorous mineral spirits. Then I'll begin to shape it with the brush. Make that peak a little higher. Draw it in roughly. A lot of paint to do this, by the way, so painting away here. You can always get a little more odorous mineral spirits if you want to thin the paint, because sometimes the oil is quite stiff, depending on which brand you use. So I'm just gonna make sure that I cover it up, the white areas I want to cover up here. Just cover it up. These burnt umber and alizarin crimson are nice tones to mix for dark. So just keep working at it here. Now I'm going to take a brush that is soft, because they're good for doing hard edges. They're good for doing nice crisp edges where the bristle brushes aren't. So I want crisp edges. It also makes it a bit difficult with the texture of the canvas, so I'll just do edges where I want sharp, a bit more crisp edges here. So do that first. There we go. That helps a little bit. That makes it a nice crisp. There. We wanted to make it look jagged, so there we go. Now I'm going to apply a mid-tone here. So I'm going to take that dark mixture, add a little ochre, that burnt umber and alizarin crimson mix, and add a little ochre to it. So there we go. So we make a nice mid-tone here. Use the same brush. And I'm going to have the light source coming this way, so I'm going to add some nice mid-tone now. And then we'll work on our lights shortly here. So here we put them on. I like to go in the direction of the form, so do a stroke this way, do a stroke that way, that way. Applying, I've got a little orange in there, that's okay. Now I'm going to use a palette knife to do now a lighter tone. be using, I think it's yellow deep and lemon yellow. So using white, mixing in with the brown will make a mud. So I'll just apply it gently, just barely touching, make some nice peaks. You might have to wipe off because you'll pick some of the brown up. So you probably only maybe get one or two. You only apply once or twice, and then you have to wipe it. Then reapply again. Go like that. Get some beautiful texture work there. Apply some light. Maybe I'll make like another little peak here. And all I have to do is add light there. Get a bit more mid-tone. And get dark there. And that sort of makes the peak. See? There you go. Anyways, back to our light. I want to add a bit there. Again, taking lemon yellow and orange yellow deep. Mixing the two. And then I'll do it here. Don't press too hard, remember, you want those textures. Wipe the excess paint off and then reload to get nice fresh. Put it on again. I'm going to just put in areas. My light source would be coming from the top right, so there we go, put it there. Now maybe I'll put a little one there. Put it down there. Now I can squint my eyes to see the values. Got a nice, and maybe chances are there's a bit of light hitting here, just a bit. Okay, now I'm going to add a highlight, so I'm going to use titanium white to do. Oh, I got a bit of green in here. Don't always have a clean white if you don't want any paint in it. So I'm going to add like a highlight here, just here and there. Again, the white dirty is really easy, so you'll probably have to wipe off. The colors that you'll pick up. Maybe I'll throw one there. Maybe I'll throw one there a bit. There a bit. Looks pretty good, actually, I think. I hope you guys too think it's good too. So, I think I'll do one last thing. As it gets further down, mountains it does a mist. So I'm just going to take a bit of my titanium white and just do in a circular motion to make it lighter. Because this mountains and hills do that as they meet up with another one. I'll put a second one in a minute here, because there's a mist effect happening. If you don't do this, it might look like your mountain's floating. So we wanna, okay. Go. Now I'm going to add another hill here. Maybe take a little green. I use phthalo green, it's nice and intense. I can always mute it down when I need to. And then I'll add just a little, quick little hill here. Burnt umber and phthalo green I'll just add. You do this way too and it adds trees. You go like that and you get a nice tree. You might not be able to see it too well on the camera. I might apply a little light just so you can see it in a minute here. There we go. Just applying it. And then there's that mist happening. Okay, I'm going to throw a little yellow there just so you can see that tree technique. Just showing a few places. I just go like that with my, take the flat to the side and then just got a bit too much dark in here. It's there we go. Just you can see it there. Then if I want, I can go back and, you know, add a bit of detail if I want more dark or something. Like I might maybe want to break something up, or I can go back in. I'm using this, I think it's Taklon series. They're nice brushes. I like how they're really, they have a nice point. I have a little too much pigment on it. So I'm going to make it like a bit of a chisel. Then I'll add more color. Just break up some of the, I'm breaking up areas like like this ochre area here, I'm going to break up a bit. And I think I'm getting pretty close to being finished here. I don't have too much left to do. It's looking really good, I think. Hope you guys try it for yourselves as well. I think I did okay here, I think. Hope you agree. And I think I'm pretty much done. I don't want to play with it too much, otherwise I might mess it up and muddy it up. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned next time as I make another one. Bye for now.